Okay, so welcome to Endo's Brick Hut. I had started doing a build just a couple minutes ago, and then it just got real choppy and real bad. So, gonna try again, just to kind of catch you all up here. Building the 1966 Batmobile. Really, all I've done so far is talk about how much I love the 1966 Batman. And also made this little base here, which we are going to use to display our beloved Batmobile. So this particular set is set number 76188, and it comes with 345 pieces. A real nice build. I've always loved the black and red aesthetic of the Batmobile from 1966. I absolutely adore that show. I have probably seen every single episode in my life. I love them all so much. Like I said, kind of kind of frustrating that the last recording didn't really work, but these things happen. Let's see. Let's make sure it doesn't happen again here. Come on now. My VPN keeps deciding that it wants to turn on, which is really irritating, because I don't want it on, frankly. So it's very irritating. There we go. So we should be good now. Alright, so here's our Batman. I love the light gray and the dark blue. I just always love this look for Batman. I always think that looks just so nice. I loved that there were a lot of 1966 jokes and references in the Lego Batman movie, which I still think is probably the best Batman movie ever made. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Fight me. I think it's just a super great movie that actually does more for Batman than I think any other movie really has. All right. So we are working on building the chassis here. We got about halfway here. Okay. All right. Moving right along. So one of the things that I was talking about before was just the A-list celebrities, maybe not A-list, but the celebrities who they got to be in Batman was always just so funny to me. Like Vincent Price as Egghead, for for example. All right, so we got that built. Now we're gonna move that to the side. Yeah, just all of the people who would eventually be in Batman was just always so great. And the late great Adam West, of course, so strange, but in all the good ways. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, I like that a lot. So they got these little compartments here. This little car frame, and both Batman and Robin would get their own. But one thing that I noticed is that Robin is not included in this set. We get our George Romero. George Romero? Gosh, this is killing me. Who played the Joker back in 1966? I can't think of it. But he and his Joker and Adam West are the only two minifigures that we get in this set. We do not get a Robin, which is shocking to me. I believe, and I'm kind of hoping that maybe this December, November, we'll get a. I heard rumor of there being a 1966 Batman helicopter, which would include the Boy Wonder himself. Which fingers crossed, so that we see. It was Cesar Romero. All right, I thought it was Cesar, and then I said George Romero, so I was close. Cesar Romero, of course. He was fantastic as the Joker. Other than like Mark Hamill, I mean, who could really beat him? Um, one of the things that I love about it is that he refused to shave his mustache, so they just painted it white and said, "Great, good enough. We've got a Joker." And yeah, sure enough, he had a white mustache painted white, and this the minifigure here, which we'll get to in a little bit, has just like little tiny hairs above his lip, which just brilliant, just so brilliant. All right, looks like then we're doing another one of these things. Okay. It's more of the same. Dig it. That's the thing about like making Lego cars is that there's just so much symmetry. It's weird, and I don't know that I love it, but then again, I'm not one for symmetry. Did I jump the gun, or am I just missing a piece here? I'm missing a piece, is what it comes down to. Be another one of these hiding. Used the wrong piece before. So for this, we use the little tiny piece. For this, we use the big red piece. Always use the correct piece when, you have to. Oh, this is a little different. Use an orange piece. I always love when they hide like brightly colored pieces in the middle of the set. You will never see this piece, but it's there. Only you know about it. And just the most basic steering wheel. It's just, if you do not have like fond memories of this steering wheel in particular, did you ever even like have a childhood? Okay. Alright, so we are nearing the end of bag number 1. It's a pretty simple bag so far. Okay. Alright, looking good so far. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let me get some seat bags here. wheel wells here. Alright, so now we get our first taste stickers. Okay, this is already starting to just look like the Batmobile, which makes me very, very giddy. Alright, so then we get these wonderful stickers here. So iconic. Looks so good. These go on either side here. There we go. Alright, I guess that'll do. Alright, not my best work, not my worst. We'll call it good. Alright, so let's get the back bits for the wheels here. Kind of funny pieces. Can't say I've ever seen these before. Dig it. It's kind of nice when you get pieces you've never seen. Yeah, they're just these like one by one like curvy pieces. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's bag number 1 in all its glory. Alright, so it looks like bag number 2 will be building the back of the mobile. Whew. Building builds up a thirst. Peachy. Alright. Get little tiny pieces in the back there. Oops, I always make sure to get every single tiny piece out of these little bags. You never know how one little piece missing can just destroy everything. Even not destroy them might be a bit much, but ruin it all. It's much less dramatic. Alright, so got a black, red, like mostly black pieces in here. A couple of reds, more blacks, a couple grays, light grays. I always hate differentiating grays in these books. Always a pain. Okay. Looks like we are starting with this right here. Fun little blue. Okay. Psych. One more piece. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, so you got some nice shapes here going on. Looks like I forgot something here. Get some brake lights here. Oh goody, I get to put stickers on a 1x1 brick. My favorite. I'm going to put the pieces on before I attempt to put them on. Ugh. Meaning I'm going to put the bricks on piece before I put the stickers on. Ugh. Gross. Okay. What the bucket McGuckin? Okay. I need like tweezers for this. Criminy.
Do you want tweezers?
No, no, but thank you. I'm just admittedly not going to do the best job ever on these because what the hell? Yeah, a little tiny sticker on this, like little 1x1 thing. All right, that is not my worst job, but that is annoying. Points points off for that, guys. All right. Get back to this. All right. So, another thing that was always funny about the 66 Batman is how they would randomly recast some of the villains every now and then. Like you would have a couple different actresses playing Catwoman or Riddler, or they would sort of just throw in some random characters. I think that's the first time we ever really saw the Mad Hatter, which was cool. I didn't really know he was a character, really, and I mean we wouldn't really see him again in any kind of popular media until the Batman animated series in 1993, which, I mean, one of the few things that was even better than the 66 Batman was, of course, the 1993 Batman animated series. Just so many iconic moments and characters, and the introduction of Harley Quinn into our zeitgeist. To Tara Strong and all those folks for creating such a wonderful character. Okay. Alright. Some palish orange. Again, it's just super bright colors being hidden. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this is already looking like the back of the Batmobile. Okay. Again, doing some really interesting shapes here, which is super great. Just makes this all much more interesting when they use pieces in different ways than you would expect, and then they make different. They just change the overall shape and appearance of the even the feel of the build, if you will. All right, some moving pieces here, which are always fun. Get some more of these little happy pieces, these weird little dome things. Love it. Okay. Ooh, broke it. It's fine. All right, and then is this just? Okay, I keep forgetting which way is the back of the Batmobile. Right. So there we go. Oh, look at that. It's really coming together nice. Yeah, really gonna need to, like, need something to go over this just to keep it from flopping. Which is what we're gonna do right now. Okay. Big long red piece here. Wow. Huge. Okay, that goes all the way down the length to keep it secure so this isn't like flopping around, which is very, very important. Okay. Get some 2x3s here to further reinforce the structure of this thing. Well done. Well done, everyone. Alright, let me get some back pieces here. Alright, a couple little changes. Alright, so this goes forward. Made that mistake. Didn't look like it went back that far, but oh well. So those goes right up to the edge there. Didn't realize that, and then whoop, destroy everything. There we go. Okay, so now we do the angle piece here. This goes right there. Then another one. Okay. Is it looking good? And then a Cyclops tile goes right here. I always call those Cyclops tiles. Did you ever have nicknames for any pieces where you're like, okay, I need a 2x2-ber, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just special. Who knows? I would just always have, like, a name for pieces in my head that made perfect sense to call them. Not necessarily anything that I've ever said out loud before, but, you know. Like a Cyclops piece. And you get some wedges. Some grates. Need some more of those little domey pieces, though. Where did they go? Huh. Well, that's frustrating. Said there should be two more. Ah, here we go. Okay. Strange little pieces. One of the other things that I was talking about before is that many moons ago, not many moons, but a while ago, they actually made a 1966 Batman set. It was a big, big, big set. It was the Batcave, so, you know, very iconic. It had an upstairs in stately Wayne Manor, and then you would have, like, the fire pole going down into the Batcave, and you had, you know, versions of everybody. You know, you would have Bruce Wayne and his and Robin in their, like, normal clothes, and then you would also have them as in their hero wardrobe as well. And then you had pretty much like the 66 versions of pretty much every villain, which was pretty fantastic. Um, and gosh, I forgot just how many, like, pretty much everybody was there. You know, you had Catwoman, of course. You had Joker, Riddler, Penguin, of course, were like the big four. But then you also had Egghead, played by Vincent Price. You had King Tut. Can't forget King Tut. Then you had like really bizarre ones like Bookworm and some that you'd like just never ever heard about or heard before or really heard ever again. And it also just the crazy angles. Maybe that's what I should do, is just kind of like doing this whole thing like on a curve. Bow! Lego! Biff! Brick! Kaplow! Vroom! Sticker! Anyway. Get back to doing this normal. But yeah, the crazy angles and everything, it was just so different. You know, and then you get like the crossover. Oh gosh, the crossover with the Green Hornet. Kitty. Never forget those. Alright, so what is next? This looks like this here. This here, for some reason. Okay. We get some more moving pieces here. It's exciting. Let's get these out from the shadows. Okay. Okay, we get these 3x3 Brady Bunch pieces. Then we get some grates here between Batman and Robin. Okay. Alright, sticker number 5. Say rockets! There we go. Not my best, not my worst. Okay, and then it looks like Robin gets his own little computer touchpad here. Oh no, that's very crooked. There we go. That's not bad. I'll even say, good job. Good job, Andy. Aha! The all-important bat phone. It goes right there in the center. Love it. A phone? In a car? Not good. The technology. And then... Gotcha. Alright, now we're going to make the front of the mobile. Or mobile, as they said in the 60s. Oh, very nice. Okay. Now we get our cheese wedges here. See? Cheese wedges. Then we get grate. And then this whole thing goes here. So, there we go. Front. And now we get a more different thing. I don't know what this is. But we're going to build it, and we're going to find out together. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Because you eventually make a thing. In all its thingy glory, I guess. And this all goes here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Continuing to create the front. Okay. Not bad. Let's go one above it. This makes much more sense. If I ever go pro, I gotta remember, stop biting your nails. Should probably stop biting my nails anyway. Ah, okay. It was weird to me that this didn't come with a brick separator like most sets. Oh well. Alright, so now... Okay. Alright, my darlings, look at that. That is most of a Batmobile. This scales really nicely too. I don't know if the other one, for some reason, I just remember it in that other set being like really small, in terms of like how it was built. So I definitely like how the scale of this one. Like this is gonna go really nicely with like the Ecto One or the DeLorean or the Yellow Submarine and pieces like that. So we got a couple of extra pieces there, but not too many. So now we've got our final bag. It looks pretty small in comparison, so we just got a couple of decorative things to add on here, like wheels. We also got the Joker, which is fantabulous. I'm kind of hoping. Let me see. I hope with the helicopter we get Riddler, Penguin, or Catwoman, as well as Robin and Batman. I don't think we necessarily need another Joker, but I wouldn't say no. Just because Cesar Romero's is fantastic. We get two different faces with him. We get a nice little laughing face, and we get a concerned face. I wish my camera was better at zooming in, because you can kind of can't really see, but he's got really, really nice. Let's see, just something back there. Nope. This is just a bad camera. Yeah, so got some nice little mustache fibers in there. One that any prepubescent boy would be very proud of. So he's got a grappling hook for some reason. Good for him. Let's gotta find. Here we go. Tiny, tiny bag. Yeah, you know, there's not a lot of pieces here, so I think we're just gonna go nuts here. Alright, so now we have batarangs. There weren't batarangs in the first bag like there were supposed to. But, you know, what can you do? I like this little gun piece. This is different, and I like it. Alright, looks like there's one little... lay these out at least. Alright, so we put a little stud there, and then we can have a little grappling hook. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Okay. Alright. So now we're going to put some orange-ish pieces there. Okay, then we're gonna human centipede a couple bricks here to make our headlights. Tires out of here just to make my life a little simpler. And the windows. Alright, life is now a bagillion times easier. Might be a slight exaggeration, but still better. Come on now. There we go. Brick centipede. Okay. All right. So now we need 1x4, 1x6, and a tiny silver stud. Over here. Okay, and then we get some stud shooters up front, which I hope are, and we'll see what they are. Alright. Triggers for our stud shooters. Three Cyclops pieces. Okay, I get the front of the car. Looking nice and sleek here. Okay. There we go. A little crooked. Not too mad about it. Okay, that goes right there. Cool, looking good. Ooh, a lot of things down. Let's see. Yeah, so put 1x2 here. And then 2 flat 3s, I'm guessing. Right next to it. Okay. Then there we go. Okay. To make sure I was putting the right ones on here. Okay, crazy. Okay. Some nice flat surfaces. This is great. Right, so now some more moving parts. We'll get for the windshields here. Just need, there we go. Okay, oh, that's great. Kind of moves it down a little bit there for the proper angle. Love it. There we go. Very iconic there. Okay. Get this kind of gold piece here. Little clip. Let me get. That's interesting. Not really sure what that's supposed to be, but that's okay. Get this weird little grate just at the front. Okay. Some things. Okay. Just move this over a little bit. I see. Alright, whole bunch of Cyclops pieces here. Okay. Okay. Yes, that was pretty good. So now, I'm doing some interesting stuff here. Curious what this is ultimately going to be, but let's see. We got this kind of hook piece here. Yet another cycloptic piece is needed. Right. Ah, now we build the trunk. Okay. Makes way more sense now. Okay, so we got this guy here. Alright, then we get the hooks. Then we get the inanimate carbon rod. And rod we trust. Okay. Oh, that looks great. It's cool. And then that pops open. You've got the bat trunk. But not the car's battery. I don't know who Terry is. Interesting. No idea why this is the way it is. But that's okay. I see. Okay. Sticker number 2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Rest of our stickers. Thank goodness. As good as the other one, but that's okay. There. Alright, another Cyclops piece for our exhaust port. Yeah. Alright, so now we turn these out, but not all the way, just because they can't go all the way. So that's kind of brilliant the way they did that, because of the curved piece that I was so fascinated with at the beginning would make this all pop off if these go all the way to the side. So they have to be at an angle. Well played. Well played indeed. Okay. Nice and smooth. Lines there. Dig it. Dig it, dig it. Alright, so what's left here? Wait a minute. What? Ugh. Okay. Please do not go back. This is just the chronic problem. I keep wanting to push things too far forward. Just have to undo them. Heck. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Giving the car a real angry look in its headlight eyes. Which is appropriate. Grr. That looks a little weird to me, but alright. Now do the wheels, and there's an extra thing with the wheels which is very exciting, and that is you get these little caps here with a little bat on them. And those go on the hubcaps. I love it. Cool. I feel like we're nearing the end, but I feel like we're not supposed to be. If that makes sense. I feel like there's still a good amount of pieces here. Makes me a little nervous. My camera is not happy. Probably because I was making fun of it earlier. You're not a good camera. I mean, you're fine, but you don't focus. You need ADHD medication. Jen, is it okay that I made that joke? We'll find out in a second.
Sure.
Okay. She allowed it. It's fine. Oh, that looks so cool. Now, we can put this here. This is going to be... Make sure it still goes. Okay, good. Ah, there we go. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Alright, so we get this guy. It's like I knew just looking at this that there was something missing. And I was right. Yes, that's it. They have this weird little divider handle thing that goes like right there. Nobody knows why, but they do. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely feel like I may have skipped some pieces somewhere, but I couldn't tell you where. Just look through it real quick here. Oh, okay, so there is... Okay, so there's an optional build feature here, which I think I am going to do. So you can actually take the stud shooters out, because I am not pro stud shooter, personally. So it looks like... Let's see. Ooh. Okay. was so much easier. And again, I did also kind of break it a little bit. But break in a fun way. It was like, why are there leftover pieces? Okay. So what you could do instead... Okay. So what you do instead... You put these gold bricks here. Sorry, let's go right here. Sorry, I'm trying to actually do it and make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright. Take these off too. Alright, so those go there. And then they're saying to put these right here. Okay. Then you can put these back. There they were. Yeah, I personally like that a lot better. Just not a fan of the stud shooters. My father used to just, if I bought any toy that had any sort of projectile, he would immediately swoop in and like confiscate all of the projectiles. So there you have it. This is our sleek Batmobile here. In all of its glory. And then I guess what we can do then is we take our little platform here, which you guys missed me building before, and that goes right here. So there you have it, the Batmobile in all its glory. So let's see, chum. Shall we get Batman in there? The cape is a tricky element. I guess we'll just sort of tie it up a little bit. It's kind of silly, but alright, so he fits in there real nice. Right. And yeah, it's kind of not sure if this is supposed to. Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of spin this around a little bit if you want to, just so you can kind of take it in from different angles. But I think I'll just kind of leave it like this. Alright. Give him a co-pilot. Not the co-pilot he needs, but the co-pilot he deserves. There we go. And then we can just kind of put various things like the grappling hook and all these batarangs in the trunk here. And we'll add. Ooh, that doesn't really fit very well. So we will take the grappling hook out. Separate. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then we just have all these studs and stud shooters, which we'll just add to our growing pile. So there we go. So there we have it. That is the 1966 Batmobile with Batman and Joker in all their glory. Cool. So I will go ahead and sign out for now, and I will be putting up my review of this up a little bit after this. And yeah, if you haven't already, please feel free to make like a werewolf and like and subscribe. Let me know who your favorite Batman villain is from the 1966 movie, show, I should say. And yeah, we'll catch you next time here on Andy's Brick Hut. Bye for now.